Hello Pisces, welcome to Higher Source Tarot. This is for your seasonal tarot check for the months of May, June, July, and August. This is for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I just want to thank all of you who have subscribed and been watching my channel, commented, liked, and shared my videos. I really appreciate your support. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you hit the bell, you'll be notified when new videos are posted, which is about every week. This week, this is an extra video, so I just posted a weekly tarot check a couple days ago. But here we go. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is for, let's see, May, June, July, and August. What is going on here for Pisces? Whoops there. I feel completely comfortable with that. Okay, here we go. There, that feels a little better. All right, we go up here to May. We start off with the Devil. We go into the King of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Star. Nice. June, we have the Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Swords. July, we have the Page of Cups, the Tower, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. And then into August, we start off with the Four of Wands, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and then the Five of Cups. So, beautiful reading, you guys. You have a lot of really powerful cards here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana and 2 aces. So you have Capricorn, you have Sagittarius, you have Aquarius here, you have earth energy, you have water, you have fire, air, and yeah, so you have all the elements represented. You know, you start off here with the Devil, and I actually think this is related to money. I think you've been a bit up in arms about money and concerned about what's going to happen. Some of you may have been furloughed from work, and so you're collecting unemployment and not sure. There's just uncertainty here, and it's like you're in your head about it, and you're obsessive about it. And some of you may have been drinking a little bit too much during this time, but I definitely feel like this is about breaking free of that, though. It's really self-imposed, it's like bondage by choice. And so the main guidance here is just about being more honest with yourself, really looking at who you are, and being careful not to, not to get too possessive of a certain area. It's interesting because the Devil and Temperance both are about going with the flow. It's just Temperance does it in a lot prettier way. So in May, you have the King of Pentacles here, and money is coming towards you. You have it in multiple different months here. So I don't feel like money is going to be a concern if you've been worried about it. The money will be there. The employment will be there. And you may have an opportunity for some of you to go back to school and get more education. And that will bring in long-term money. It may, in the short term, give you a bit of relief because some of the things that you've been responsible for, you can kind of let go of, like, maybe you've had a situation where you were in a more expensive car and you traded in for something less expensive so that you can do these other opportunities, which long-term, because this is about long-term stability. This is not, I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket. This is like much more career-focused. Now with Temperance here, again, this can be the card of the alcoholic too. So with the Devil here, just incidentally, when I mentioned the drinking thing, be aware of that, because that could definitely be for one of you that you're drinking too much. And it's time to, if you can't stop doing it, it's time to look at getting yourself some help. You can always go to online. There's tons of AA meetings that you can get into and, just listen. And if you identify with the stories there, that certainly could be for you. It's not for everybody, but it can be. So this is really guidance just to get some self-control. So if you too have been very kind of lazy during this thing and you've just not been taking care of yourself very well, the time is now to start doing that, because then you have the Star card, and this is all about renewal. It's about self-care. Both of those are. So if you've let yourself go some, you may be finding in May you have an opportunity to get a haircut, get yourself groomed and looking more like yourself. And but I do feel like it's even more than that, not just on that mundane level. I do feel like it's more about you really, knowing your own self-worth here too. So if you've been doing things for people and you found that it's not been really appreciated, you may be done with some of that, where it just feels kind of like, I don't know, kind of like being used in some way. But this is also too about wish fulfillment and wanting to pursue something more. So I do feel like for some of you, you have something with education where you're wanting to get more for yourself. And this pandemic, I think, has revealed where people have not had stability in their lives in terms of finances and career, and really looking at what jobs are sustainable and what can really put you on a roller coaster if you're not ready for it. So you go right into June with this 10 of Cups, and this is very subjective. This is happiness for everyone, yes, but what is your 10 of Cups? So I feel like for those of you that are pursuing higher education, if you have any concerns about it not going through, it will go through. You will be accepted, and it'll be easy. It'll be like the classes all seem to line up. They make sense. But for some of you, you definitely have love in this reading, and there is it feels like you have somebody from the past with this, but it also, with this card in the Page of Cups, and then you also have the Four of Wands, and those can all be about reunions with exes. So for those of you Pisces that don't want it, well, it's here. So you're definitely, though, you're going to have a feeling, I think, of vitality. And I do think that the connection with this person is going to make you feel nostalgic, but it's going to be, there's a depth there. There's a love there. They're offering to you an olive branch. They're offering a reconnection here. And there's definitely passion here. I think it was a very fun, passionate relationship. And one of you, I think, left very abruptly. And it's been a while. I don't know that you've had any communication for a while. Now, some of you have new stuff coming in because you have two different aces here. And I think part of you is not completely open. I think for either situation, there's a little bit of a closed offness, just not wanting to see possibilities, not wanting to put yourself out there because you've been hurt. And, that it's like this, okay? We either get better or we stay bitter. We have to move forward in those when pain comes in, because suffering is optional. You really don't have to suffer. The ego chooses that. The soul never chooses to suffer. That's not our journey here. It really is not. So you definitely have this offer coming in July. Again, he is an offer of an ex. He's also a law of attraction card. And there's definitely money coming forward in July. So be aware of that, because your finances are looking better and better. So for those of you that are coming out of even I'm feeling like a 4-month-long thing where there's not as much money as normally there would have been, it's definitely showing up here. And it's time to break free of limiting beliefs. It's time to get rid of old ideas, because those aren't serving anyone. And I also think, too, you have people around you who are chiming in and giving you their 2 cents, and it's really not their life to live. So be careful of that, because we can all be subjected to influence, and especially a Pisces, you can be easily influenced because you're kind of indecisive by nature. And so when you have people around you who are very opinionated, and all of a sudden it's like their words are coming out of your mouth, be careful with that, because you want to live your life and be true to yourself. Don't betray yourself by doing that. I do think with this relationship, there's going to be balance here. There's definitely stability. And this also, too, is about accepting help. So you may find somebody who comes in and wants to do favors for you. They want to maybe help you paint a room in your house or something like that, or, help you with some landscaping that was neglected for a while. Let them do it. Let them help you. You definitely got a new resource coming forward here with this Ace of Pentacles. So this is a big offer. Okay, some of you might be getting a promotion or some kind of a new job offer in July. That's going to bring in a lot more money. I mean, like maybe $10,000, $20,000 a year more money. And some of you might be hesitant to take it, but it's worth it if you do decide to change. It could require moving though. So be aware of that. And it's a good offer though. But you go into August and you've got the Four of Wands. So it could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. You've got the Four of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. And with this Four of Wands, this is success, but it also does tell us that more work has to be done. So you're not going to be able to just rest on your laurels, but you've got manifestations happening. You definitely do. And these are all about moving forward in the 3D world. So you're on the right path. You're on the right path with career, and you're also on the right path with love. So you've got this Empress card here, and this is the Mother of the Tarot, okay? So it's a great time, for new growth. And it's all about, she's the creator of the material world. So again, I do feel like your physical world is, you're manifesting things left and right by August. Some of you, it could be something like a new car or something you've really wanted for a while. You're going to have enough money and security there to buy something and kind of treat yourself in a way that maybe you haven't before, and been cautious about doing. So with this Queen of Wands too, I feel like you're going to be really looking good and just feeling good overall. And those of you that are parents, you have definitely been putting in overtime with running your house, running a school program out of your house, with keeping your kids entertained when they're sad about not being with their friends. And especially with the Empress here too, these two together, it's like this is a parent who maybe you don't always hear what a great parent you are, but you definitely are. This is someone who was a born mother. And for some of you, you may find that you have people around you that you're just mothering quite a bit. This Five of Cups, I don't think this is you. I think this is people around you that are coming to you for support and guidance and direction, and just they kind of like just need a hug, whoever this is. So I don't think it pulls you too far out of your energy though. I don't feel like it's anything where you're like, my God, I can't deal with this person anymore. It's not like that. It's more, you're attractive. You are a magnet. Like in here, you're just a magnet for people. So very nice reading for you, Pisces. We're going to do a Whispers of Love Oracle reading for you too. This card represents you, relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. And then this is the other person. Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. The two of you together are represented by love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. And then your guidance is to have faith and to trust in the situation. So with this first card, this would be a great card to, if you've never read anything from Carolyn Mace on archetypes, this would be a great indicator of something to go do to really understand yourself better. But, we can bring with us old patterns from relationships, and that can be something where we keep fulfilling the cycle until we can really understand them and let go of them. So it's just a time to break out of that and break free of that and stay true to yourself, because the greatest betrayal we can have is when we betray ourselves. And I think everyone has some story where they've betrayed themselves and been with somebody they didn't belong with. So this is about the other person. And I think this guidance for them, they might be a little bit pushy, wanting this relationship to move forward. And so it's just a time for them to slow down a little bit and get some guidance. And you may need to communicate with them if they're coming on too strong. and letting them know that, you know, what your pace is and what you can handle. The two of you together love who you are. You know, this is just more guidance to focus on those higher possibilities, and align your lives with what you dream about. Get very clear. What are our intentions? What are the things that we want? What is our end game? Because I think a lot of couples have that physical attraction, but they really don't know what they want out of life. And so the last card here, the guidance, is just to trust faith in the situation. And know that what is meant for you will not miss you. You are meant to be on this path, and for some reason, this relationship will be brought in and be brought in for you. So I love you so much, Pisces. I will be back in about a week for your, maybe even a little sooner, for your May tarot check.